Yo, yo, yo. Welcome to the Speakeasy Podcast. You're not rocking with the best. I'm your host, Doug Knight.
Sheesh niche.
Mel, Blick Flair, y'all know what's up. Good
Charlie
seeing y'all.
Million.
Good seeing y'all. Good seeing y'all. Been a long time.
It's been a minute, right?
Yeah.
What's good? What's good? How y'all been? What y'all been up to? Charlie, what's up? What's new with you?
Been getting ready to go to the plantation.
The plantation.
Yo.
That's
Y'all didn't get the
extreme.
text? Y'all didn't get the text?
I got the
You
text.
got I'm at Plantation S. I never got.
Oh.
I
I never got the text.
I'm at H. I'm definitely at H.
Why?
What's H?
I don't know. I think that's for the stronger niggas, maybe. I don't know. Maybe they push you further in the back or something like that. Niche, what's up with you?
Ain't shit.
You chilling?
Just been chilling.
You got your hair done?
Yes.
What's that?
Laced by Yanni?
Yeah, laced by Yanni.
Laced
Give
by
Yanni a shot.
Yanni,
She be having you laced. I'm not gonna lie.
You
That's
don't,
what's
give, you
up.
don't give enough credit to Yanni when you become.
Yeah.
Yanni or Lexi. It's either or.
Oh, all right, man. Mel, what's good with you?
Ain't shit. Working. Regular shit.
That's it?
Yeah. Trying to elevate.
Praying? You still
Always
praying?
praying.
All right, that's what I'm
Always
saying. I
praying.
feel like that
Always
became a huge part of your identity. Like,
Yeah, but I ain't gonna lie. The last 2 weeks, I've been slacking OD, and I'm noticing that shit in my personal life. So
yeah. So what you gonna do to kind of get back into like that space you was in before?
pray. You gotta. I ain't gonna say you gotta, but I try to. What I want to do is start prioritizing that shit over waking up. First thing I want to do is watch basketball.
Yeah.
Nah, I gotta pray first, then get to the other shit.
So you said you go through the same thing where you feel like you rushing. Like, what do you feel like you could change about that?
I mean, just not procrastinating, getting up a little bit early, not scrolling.
Yeah.
So I wake up and scroll immediately.
like, what do you think that's about though?
I don't know. It's just like I feel like social media is a lot of the times like my access to the outside world. Like I don't really watch the news.
Mm-hmm.
So
Can I ask you something? Everybody in here, right? How y'all feel about you go to bed with somebody, you wake up with them the next day, and they start scrolling before they brush their teeth?
I'm judging you.
That's not normal.
You do.
I'm
that
judging
shit.
you.
I know you do that.
No, I don't.
You don't at all.
Nah.
You've woken up with him?
Nah.
That's crazy.
I'm kidding. Like y'all besties, yeah, he might have slept on the couch one night. I don't know.
head to
Nah.
foot,
Nah, I
head to
just think
foot.
everybody
Nah.
do it, honestly. At some point, I think everybody
Nah,
do
I want to kiss. If I wake up with you, I want to kiss you.
it. You want to kiss or no
With
wake
no
up?
No, I want
teeth
to brush my
brush?
teeth. I want to brush my teeth.
Okay.
You know, hopefully before we get intimate, yeah, I want to freshen up for sure.
But you can't do that if she got
Yeah, I'm not that brave. Like, I'm not that mature. Like, it's certain thing. I had a conversation the other day where I was like, yo, I never even heard a woman fart before. Ever.
I remember you saying this to me when we was young.
Ever.
Yo, I told you gonna make that girl's stomach hurt, bro.
Nah, I'm not trying to make nobody's stomach hurt, but like I feel like if you could kind of like hide that and suppress that, then do that.
Suppress this, nigga.
Like,
They
do
walk
that.
around like this,
Nah.
nigga. Indigestion.
Nah,
nigga.
because I can't imagine the type of woman I like. I go for like a more feminine type. So if it's like somebody that's like obnoxiously farting and they lifting their cheek and like letting it out, like I feel like I don't fart like that, but like that's what I imagine when people just fart, like they just blatant. Like I never thought that shit was funny. I feel like that about burping too. Like don't be the nigga that be like, like nah, like excuse yourself.
So you don't like women comfortable around you?
I definitely love women comfortable around me, but I think
just
it
can't
should be
fart.
limitations. It should be limitations to what you expose me to. Like your bodily gas. Yeah, that's not. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
not.
yeah,
Do you
burp
fart
with-
in private?
I try to excuse myself. Like that's something that I practice and I preach. You know, that's something that I try to do. Like
y'all do that around men?
No.
No, I'm not saying obnoxiously, but just in general, like.
No.
like would you be
If
like,
I
damn?
can avoid it,
That's what I'm saying.
Has it happened? Yeah, it's happened.
Yeah, but was you ashamed or embarrassed or nothing like that?
I laughed at it.
But what did he do?
Thank
He
you,
laughed
Nish.
at it too.
Thank you, Nish.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So as y'all know, on Tuesday we got some news, you know, and I'm not gonna say if it's good or bad, but you know, a lot of people felt a lot of way about this past election, with Donald Trump becoming the 47th, 47.
Yeah, 47.
He 47th president. And you know, I feel like it was like a somber mood the next day. Like for whatever reason, I went into work and it was like a lot of, you know, low energy, you know, and I think a lot of people wasn't expecting that turnout for whatever reason. But you know, how did it make y'all feel? Let's get into that.
It's very much a low vibrational day. I'll tell you that.
You even talking low
Yeah.
right now.
It was no coincidence that it was like hot as hell the next day. Like that was the universe. Like y'all niggas are in hell.
Yo, you know what I said? You know what's so crazy? It's supposed to rain today. It ain't raining like maybe like a month. and I said, yo, Trump will become president, we get a rain, bro. It's crazy.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Yeah, because they was talking about like a water crisis or some shit.
I mean, like, so obviously you were not happy with the turnout. Like, I just want to know, because it seems like most things that we come across on social media, that it becomes like almost like a divisive conversation, to where it's like it causes separation. And for this particular topic, I want to kind of like do away with that. Like, I really want to know your true feelings about it. I don't want it to be, like, we want black women to fail, or we not supporting black women. Like, I really want to know your true emotions about it, because I feel like everything can't be attached to like a bad word or sexist thing. So I'm gonna start with you, Charlie. Like, how you feel about it?
I mean, obviously, I'm not ashamed to say I voted for Kamala.
Yeah, please.
Sorry,
Get
sorry,
it right,
sis.
because I'm telling you, man, people
Sorry,
going
sis.
crazy for that.
I mean, I think it was such a high stakes election. Like, I just had no choice. Obviously, she wasn't my completely ideal candidate. I didn't know as much about her as I could have. I mean, she had a very short campaign run, because obviously she just was thrown into there a little bit over 100 days before the election.
Yeah.
But I think given the short amount of time, like, she did what she could, and the only other option, even though there are other parties, it's very unlikely any of those parties are ever going to take office. The only other option was Donald Trump, who I've experienced his presidency, I've experienced his bigotry, I've experienced the bigotry of the people that he chooses to surround himself with, especially in high positions. And I just thought, if it's between her and him, it's her, and it had nothing to do with her being possibly black or anything like that. And I think a lot of people focused on the wrong things when she came to the forefront.
Right.
A lot of misinformation was spread, and it was spread by people within the black community, which I hate to see, because, I mean, it's not like she just said I'm black yesterday. The bitch went to Howard. Like, she pledged AKA. Like, she's clearly been identifying as black for some time, unless she like decided back like 40 years ago, hey, I'm gonna, cosplay as a black woman, and I'm gonna go to this black university and pledge this black sorority. She is a black woman. Like, she has a black Jamaican father, and whether she's 50% black or 75% black or 30% black, it doesn't matter. Like, I think we definitely had a choice to make, and it was an important choice, and we dropped the ball.
Can I challenge you on something?
Please.
You said
Please challenge me.
that people worry about the wrong things.
Yes.
Right? But then you also said you witnessed 4 years of him in office and like the people that was around him. But if the country was ran like copacetic, why do it matter who was around him?
I don't think the country was ran.
Well, what do you think was wrong then?
I mean, that was the era of the pandemic. Like, he was very slow in getting the vaccines passed. I'm not saying that I'm 100% pro-vaccine, but it was something that people were trying to push for. He was very slow in helping us close things down. I don't think he was a great president. Like, he said a lot of dumb shit. So I don't think that he was
the ideal
I don't think he was the
president.
ideal president.
Yeah.
I think at the time people kind of looked at us like, what's happening here? Here's a finance guy turned reality star, and now he's y'all's president. Like, I think it was a very strange time. And I tried to pretend the first 4 years weren't happening. And then, I was distracted during the time because I had a lot going on in my personal life. But when he finally got out of office, I'm not saying Biden was the best president either, but it was a good start to have somebody who at least has a foundation in politics and isn't just some socialite that decided to run for president for the feeling of having power.
This is to the room, right? And this is just real quick, because you talked about like he was slow with the pandemic, right? And it made me think like
He didn't even take the pandemic seriously.
it just made me think like, what if y'all was president, like how would y'all have handled that? Just quick, like how would you have handled the pandemic?
Well, I
There's a
don't
reason I'm
know.
not
So
president.
like she said, it was a strange time. I think nobody kind of
That's how I
expected
feel too.
him to actually be the president. Like she said, he's a finance guy turned TV star. And that's how I took it, honestly. That's how I looked at the whole shit. And it kind of made me lose faith in like politics and all together. So even with this situation, it was just like the lesser two evils. So I want to give like Miss Harris her just due, because to have like 100 days to kind of prepare for like one of the biggest seats in the world, like, it's not easy. So I understand that. But it's just like, I wish we would educate ourselves more just on these topics and not let it be like something that's clickbait or just like a buzz topic, because it is important. My thing is just, what are we gonna do for ourselves? It's a difference between having like position and then it's like power. And I think, Trump has the position, but he don't really have the power. And it's like we have the power, and we got to see that. And I just wish that we would kind of like stop focusing on like what they do for us and what we could do for ourselves. Like we are more than capable of kind of like creating opportunities for ourselves where it's not like so reliant on the government, because America is always going to be America. Like that's how I feel. Like it's been the same America. Sean Bell been killed in America. Like Trayvon, like this is the things that we keep seeing, and it's like,
and you dropping those names, and people are voting for somebody who wants to give police full immunity.
No, but I'm not even talking about police brutality. They brought us here, like it's one of those places where it's just like, why do we expect so much from our
They're not teaching that in the schools no more.
Yeah, but
education about to be gone.
But why do we expect so much from our oppressors?
What education gonna go?
Board of Education.
Critical race theory. They're doing away with that.
Yeah, they're trying to.
He's trying to do away with the whole Department of Education.
All right, so I somebody told me this, right? And my first thought was, who the fuck told me about being black? It wasn't my school.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like we want so much from our oppressors. It's like, to me, it's like, yo, we have to do better at, if it's important to you, then teach the people. Yeah,
but let's talk about this. You think if they ever said, we're going to do away with Holocaust teaching, they're not going to talk about that?
I wouldn't care.
Would the Jews allow that?
We not the Jews.
Yeah,
though.
then that's what I'm saying. Like we try to compare too much. We know that it's not the same. Like, and we have to face the facts that it's not the same. So what are we gonna do?
We just don't get into an uproar like the Jews and
the Jews are not having nothing taken from them, nothing said about them.
I think we just don't.
They stand united,
and they don't fight with each other.
That's the problem.
No, people are not. If I tell everybody in the world right now I voted for Trump, there's people that would not speak to me no more. Think about how crazy that is. But then y'all want to say, yo, we got to stick together.
I definitely turn my chair this way. Because why would you do that?
See what I mean?
He's a criminal.
I mean, we all
got 34 counts.
I mean, we all know criminals.
Found guilty.
We all know criminals. That's what I'm saying.
But we don't want the criminal down the block as our president. That could be our home where we pass by, we give daps.
Some people lay up with criminals.
I've never laid up with a criminal.
See,
and even if I did, I don't want that nigga running for president. I want him laid up next to me.
But he can't run the country. Like
he wouldn't be running my life. But you can lay next to me, but you're not running the country. There's a difference. Like we hold certain positions to a different standard. Like I'm not gonna expect the same from my president as I expect from like my weed dealer.
Who is a great president to you?
To be honest, the first president that I actually voted for and experienced was Barack Obama.
You ducking my question. Who was a great president to you?
I don't know. Like that was the first experience that I had. And then followed by Obama, I had Trump, right? I had Biden. It hasn't been a wonderful run. If I had to pick from the ones that I was actually able to be conscious and vote for, I'm going to say Barack Obama, because at least he was diplomatic. You know, he was sensible.
About how it looked.
No, not how it looks. He was sensible. Honestly, and that's at that phase in my life was like my late teens, early 20s. I can't really tell you much about his presidency. Yeah. I wasn't really educated during that time. I'll be honest. Cool, I wasn't worrying about that. But in terms of how he presented, like I felt like we didn't look crazy to the world. Like we at least had somebody that had a history in politics that, you know, presented well, could go into the room with anybody and be respectful at the very least. Like not somebody that was divisive in this way.
Yeah. No, I
that
get it.
Didn't have no felonies. No rape allegations.
Yeah.
It's just like
it don't stop. I get it. I understand.
It's just basic human decency. Like if I heard you had 34 felonies and some rape allegations, I'll look at you crazy too. Like, let alone have you be my president.
You probably can't even get a regular job with that.
Exactly.
No, you definitely can't get a regular job with
that. Are you president? That's crazy.
Yeah. Insane.
And you started at that fucking coop.
Yeah,
right, for real. I just don't understand how he still was able to run. Period.
After that mess, and then now we have an up and up system of voting, election system, because you won. Every time you win, it's like on up and up. Whenever you lose, it's a problem. They cheated. Fake news.
Yeah. Damn, he a sole loser, man. He a Gemini for real. I ain't gonna lie.
Absolutely.
He definitely a
I
sole
list
loser.
him in the Geminis.
I mean, listen, nah.
Y'all, Kanye, Azalea Banks,
not a bunch of us for sure.
Insane.
It's all right,
absolutely
but like
Tupac?
I said, But I'm glad. I'm glad if all of you, did your part. Congratulations to y'all. I'm sorry that
congratulations is crazy.
Nah, congratulations to y'all.
Who did you vote for?
I didn't vote.
Exactly the problem.
Get to it. What's the problem?
There's too many black men out there just saying, I just didn't vote. Why? Even if you don't think that it impacts us that much or it makes a difference, it's not like you're paying to vote. Like, it takes you nothing to go down to your local poll station and fucking fill out a
I
ballot.
don't even know what.
Just make sure you educate
crazy.
yourself first. Because
But-
you
but-
could be
but-
picking anything.
But that's how I be feeling. How I feel like I don't know enough, and then I don't be believing enough. I don't know who telling the truth, who not. So I'm not just
I
running.
think it's less about the truth. To me, it's just more so like, if it's nobody that he's interested in giving his vote to, then like, what's the pressure of him
Yo,
voting?
I was
like,
watching
you
some
just
of
want
that
him
shit.
to vote.
Yeah, right. But no. But
Yes, I do.
this is where it get even crazier. The people who would tell you go vote, they don't want you to vote. They want you to vote for who they voted
Yeah.
for. Feel
That's
me? Like,
true.
No, I mean, I think I would. Nah, I mean, if you told me you voted for Trump, that'd be crazy.
that's exactly my point. Exactly my point. You don't want me to vote. You want me to vote for who you voted for to push whatever cause you on. Feel me? Because to even make it about, yo, black men don't vote enough. Well, if I told you I voted for Trump, that black men narrative gonna go out the window. It's that black men didn't vote for
For
Kamala.
who you wanted him to
Yeah.
vote for.
Can I ask you a question? If him voting is so important, how much would you be willing to pay for his vote?
I mean,
Like,
Would you pay
in this
for it?
example, yo, Mel, I'll give you $100 if you go down and vote for.
I'm not giving Mel $100 to go vote.
So it can't be that important.
I don't
Why
know
would
if
I
that got
come out my pockets for his
She's going to
benefit?
vote for free. She's going to vote for free.
I don't get it.
For his benefit. Why would I pay him?
That's what I'm saying. Like, how important is it if you're not willing to sacrifice anything in order to make sure that he goes and does his civic duty?
That's crazy. I would rather know that Mel is
You
confident
ain't
enough
even
in
talk to me about this shit.
you was in the chat. I thought we were gonna have this episode before the election, so I
Yeah.
could have like
Right.
talked you through it.
You wasn't campaigning in the chat.
Yeah, exactly.
You wasn't campaigning in the
I
chat.
you on the side like Mel. This is what we about to do.
Yeah.
I'm coming to get you, and we gonna go vote for Kamala.
That shit crazy.
I don't know what.
All right, but like I said, congrats to you
No.
guys.
To
No,
Trump?
to you. I'm not congratulating nobody because then it's gonna make it seem like I'm endorsing it. So I'm just saying congratulations to those who did their part, and tried and made the effort to get their votes out there. Something that I've been thinking about, like overall, like even prior to the election, was how black people are being like represented and how we represent ourselves as a collective. And I just feel like we need to take ourselves more seriously before we expect someone else to take us seriously.
I agree.
So, this is late. The BET Hip Hop Awards was it came on and shit like that. And I just looked at it and I was just like, yo, I can't watch this shit. I turned it off. And it was just like, it made me think, like, how do we want to be represented? Like why do we expect people to take us so serious if we're not taking ourselves serious? And what does being represented properly look like to you, Charlie? We start with you.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to do for my people or how to guide them in the right direction. I'm at that point in my life where I'm trying to figure out what I can do to be a better black woman and help my fellow black person. But I've kind of lost faith in us. Like, when y'all let Sexy Red get famous, I lost all faith in the black community. No shade to her. She's just a girl from, where's she from, St. Louis?
Yeah.
Doing her best. She
Yeah.
probably came from nothing and she got something, but as soon as y'all heard Pound Town, y'all should have turned the radio off. But y'all made her into
I mean, that's a little-
America's darling.
I mean, but to me, and I think it's the authenticity that people buy into.
Oh Lord.
She's just true to herself.
Well, that's what it is. It's just authenticity. Like, we've seen so much acting, people trying to play this role. Like Beyonce is probably like someone that everybody loves, right? But the one thing that I never really got into with Beyonce is like, yo, we don't know who you are. And it's like, as of late, like probably this past 6 months, she's been doing like this. She's been doing that. And it's like, yo, we still, like, it's kind of too late. It's kind of too late.
I think early on in her career, you could see her personality a bit more. But obviously, the bigger she got, she had to do things to protect her image, her business.
Like what?
I mean, just not
addressing shit.
Exactly, say
Not doing
unhinged
too
things. Like,
much,
she can't be
yeah.
like Nicki and just be going
Because
off
now
the deep
now
end.
Nicki look like a cokehead. Like,
Right, and the
nobody
people
gonna
call
know
her
that.
No. I think it's a huge difference between what Nicki is doing and what Beyonce would do. You can still have a voice, but protect your brand. And I think you can't be too concerned about protecting your brand when it's the same people that like fund your lifestyle. Like, so it's almost like an obligation to me that you fucking speak up. People spend a lot of money on Beyonce, the name, the
I
brand.
think she's reached that point where she doesn't need to really.
And she does all her work behind the scenes. She
everything
she doesn't
behind
really
the
need to
scenes.
justify
I love it like
But
that.
for Sexy Red, I guess that's the allure of Trump too. Like he's authentic.
Like, what's the balance between excellence and authenticity? Like you can't have both be at the forefront because
It's true.
Nah, I disagree with
I
that.
disagree with that. Too.
Because you shouldn't have an award ceremony in a club.
but hip hop is authentic to the listening experience
Mm-hmm.
of people who attend things like the club.
I ain't even put that together.
That is actually a very good
that's a great
spin.
point. But then it's like, all right, you in a club. Excuse me, I just
You definitely
yeah,
did.
that was crazy. Yeah, like, and that's a great point. And it starts in a club, but it's like nobody was even there. Like they had a few superstars there, and it's like, yo, I could see why people didn't show up because it's like, yo, you putting me in a club where normal like motherfuckers is just in the crowd. Like that's not safe. And I'm pretty sure if y'all don't have the budget to give me a proper production, that y'all don't have the proper security. Y'all didn't take the lengths to even make me feel protected to even come here. Dog, this shit not a baby shower, bro. This is something that they planned
That's a fact.
years in advance. Like you think they did this in 2 months? It looked like they did it in 2 months, but what I'm saying is no, this is something that if you want our awards to be taken seriously and you want our stars to show up and put on and do what they supposed to do, then you have to treat it as such.
Yeah,
The Jewish Hip Hop Awards would never.
Yeah, you think so? Well, like, what's your idea of
But
black
like
excellence?
what he said.
Go ahead.
He said that the club is actually where people actually hear good music for the first time or their favorite song over and over again. Hip hop now is more so like club music. So if you're gonna be honest, that like placement was probably
What
What's
Sexy Red
best?
deserves, yes.
Damn, yo, what
What's
sexy
best?
do to you, man?
I just can't believe we let that happen. Like, God bless her. Like, I don't want to hate on a young girl that probably ain't never had nothing getting something, right? But like, this is what people look at and they're like, oh, this is the black community.
Yeah, I got a
These are the
question about that.
blacks.
I got a question about because you said something like this too, right? Like, why y'all so like concerned about how we look to somebody else? I don't get it. Like y'all referred to that a lot. Like,
Yeah, that's
like,
important to me.
how they gonna take us serious? But who's they? Like who? Like why it matters so much? Like
No, not
how they perceive us.
It's no they. It's
No,
us. No, it's us. We have to take ourselves serious. I'll just say they because it's like we want so much from them. Like whoever the other people is, like, yo, why they don't view us this way? Why they don't see us this way? And it's like, yo, well, I could tell you a few reasons why they probably don't view us that way. But it's about how you carry yourself. It's about how you carry yourself. And you go to fucking parent-teacher conference as a parent, you're not going down with your pants sagging. You're going in there like you got some sense. Not saying you got to wear a suit or nothing, but it's like, yo, you're going in there presentable to represent your daughter.
But that's you say excellence. That's how you feel. The Sexy Red thinks she's
But
doing
but
her
it's
best,
all
bro.
it's all
Yeah, but-
subjective. It's all subjective.
Right.
Also, you can't be a normal girl and do what Sexy Red does and probably be successful.
Successful, yeah.
Right? But
She giving hope though.
But most girls who act that way are probably not going to end up in her situation, right? Whereas
Yeah,
most
true.
girls who went to Howard and pledged AKA and studied something and graduated and all this stuff, they'll probably end up being something, right? So it's a very small percentage of people that reach success by doing it the way Sexy Red has done.
Yeah, but you can say that for anybody in hip hop.
right, because
You
Cardi
know, we
B.
grew up watching.
I mean, I don't condone Cardi B's antics either.
But even from when we was growing up, when we talk about Dipset, Rockefeller,
Yeah.
that was
Yeah.
excellence.
Yo, if I walked around acting like Cameron, my likeliness of being with Cameron that ain't the same. Like
I thought you was a girls. You tearing all the ladies
I'm
down.
not, I am
to
a
every
girl's
rule,
girl,
though.
but I want us to see
That was
better
another
in
good point,
ourselves.
who do you think is like the best representation for like you? Like for black, as you say, like black women?
In music,
Outside of Beyonce, I know.
I like Rihanna because I feel like she's a perfect balance of excellence and authenticity because she's very much
like
herself.
that.
Sure.
Yeah.
But
I like
she's
that one.
not. She does a little bit of ratchet here and there. She's a regular black girl. Like sometimes we twerk, sometimes we down to business, sometimes we with our man, we with our family. I think she's a
Multifaceted.
good representation of
You don't
that.
think
A good
you
balance.
don't think sexy handling business?
I know she is, and she's balancing a couple kids, and she's handling
Yeah.
business. It's just not the same. Like it's not done with the same level of like tact and respectability. I don't know how to describe it, but it's like. It's just not. It's just like white people look at trailer trash and they're like, trailer trash. You think
Yeah.
Donald Trump really care about those people in bumfuck Indiana that be voting for him. Like, he don't care about them for real.
Don't be shitting on them people's dreams.
Y'all gotta know. If y'all know one thing, though, that man don't care about y'all.
Yeah, you don't think so? I don't want to get into that though.
No.
So in more recent news, Durk got caught up, right? And that shit is just like the craziest thing to me. I just feel like everybody who we like or we grew up watching at some point is just like it's going down. Like it's just going down. To me, I feel strange about it. Like it's like a human side of me that feels like damn, like if these crimes are true and the things that they're saying about these individuals are true and these things are happening, is like, why do everyone keep saying like, yo, freedom, like freedom? Like, why would you want someone that's capable of doing all of this harm to a certain community?
Be your president.
Listen, I'm like, it's both sides.
That's a good point.
Look at how we talking about Durk.
Yeah.
They saying that because we have a criminal as our next incumbent president. So why not free Durk? Like, what's the difference?
No, I get it. I understand. I think that's an excellent point. But I'm just speaking to like our infatuation with people that could be deemed villains.
I got a theory on it. I think that, like, I guess for culture, quote unquote, like, it's almost like the underdog one. You don't take it as, yo, somebody really died. It's just like a casualty almost. Like, but we come from the bottom so much, or that's the mentality we be having. When you see somebody make it, that's all you think about. If you follow Lil Durk from when he started to now, people really love his rise because shit was different back then. Pause. But
love his rise is crazy. Go ahead, though.
I mean, people love his rise.
I mean,
I don't think when people really saying free him, they like really think about the people like who suffer from some of this shit. Yeah. They just want to see their favorite rapper, their inspiration be out here. That's it.
What is he arrested for? I haven't done my research.
Murder for hire.
For hire.
And he just got 2 more charges.
Yeah.
And they got that.
It's a lot of shit they...
I heard his side chick got him arrested.
Nah.
That's his homie.
Nah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what they were saying. Someone really close to him that he stood by. Like his friend, he was in jail for some time. He held him down during his whole bid, and then when he got out, you know, he looked out for him.
Because I heard that might not be true.
I mean, maybe, but I'm just saying, like, that's what they saying.
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly.
Yeah. Like, I wish we just really thought about like what's happening. I feel like we just caught up in every little thing, and it's like, yo, you want to do what's right when it comes to politics, but it's like, why you just don't want to do right in general? Like, why you don't want to be a decent person? And I understand, like, Chicago was a totally different animal. It's just, like, the circumstances is crazy. Like, they are in a war zone, like, literally, and I understand that. But then it's also like examples of people that is like, yo, once I got in trouble or once I got some money,
I was out of there.
I got the fuck out of there. Like Chief Keef. I could use Chief Keef, and he's never been in anything like this.
Well, I was speaking more to the be a decent person thing. Like, who 100% right?
It's not about being right. Like, none of us is perfect. I'm not asking to be perfect, but it's like, bro, you also know what's right from wrong. And sometimes, like, that one decision fuck up your life. And I feel like he made probably a bunch of bad decisions that it led him to a place where it's like, yo, it's too late to turn back. And I understand that. Like, I've been there. Like, even being in a relationship where I start with one lie. Once I tell that one lie, it's turning into, it has turned into years full of, like, lies. And it's like, it's hard to turn back and you went too deep sometimes. So I get it.
If I'm in a relationship, I tell one lie that leads to 100 lies and I'm hurting somebody, ain't it all the same? Ain't it no different from what Durk doing?
No, it's all bad. It's all bad, but obviously, like, I'm not killing.
Levels to evil.
I'm not killing, like, I'm not responsible for the death of 10 people. Like, yeah, it's levels.
Your one decision hurting one person, you feel like that could affect multiple people?
Yeah, for sure.
Of course, yeah.
Absolutely.
So, granted, somebody got murdered, right? Mm-hmm. But we sometimes is like the director, like, fucked up effect of our community. Yeah. Like, it's just that we alive. Like, it sounds crazy because it's murder, but you really be fucking people up emotionally. Like, I've been with a girl when I was 17, 18, 19 years old. I linked back with her when I was 27. I heard her, right? At 27, she had a kid, moved on, all of that. She cried to me at 27 and said, yo, I will never trust a nigga because of what you did to me. Mm-hmm. And I think about, like, damn, she got a kid. Like, the shit she probably feeding her kid based off the pain that I gave her is bigger than, oh, I hurt this person. This shit is deep. Yeah. So I feel like niggas just make it crazy because it's murder, but I think everybody be affected when we start making, like, bad and selfish decisions.
like you saying it like, oh, it's
Murder is
murder.
crazy.
Yeah,
No, I'm not just saying it like it's murder. Imagine somebody don't know how to deal with their pain. And you give them that pain, and now they giving it to somebody else. And then think about where he from. Because where we from ain't that. And then think about exactly what he put in the middle of. Because I honestly feel like that was pressure for him. I feel like he didn't even really want to like be on that because he was kind of changing.
Yeah.
But it's like, yo, this is where I'm from. Like, what they gonna say to me where I'm from?
Where you from is not where you at. First of all, you have access to Jay-Z, J. Cole. You have too many examples of, yo, I know I gotta leave that. Like, to me, that's not an excuse. Like, when I got jumped, I'm pretty sure at some point you felt like, damn, I want to avenge my friend.
Yeah.
Or hurt somebody because of that.
Yeah.
Now think about the cycle that it causes. Yo, you go retaliate, nigga, you probably won't be here today.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying that he's wrong for avenging his friend's death, but understand his consequences behind it. Like, yeah,
but
Vaughn,
I don't know that he don't understand that though. I don't know that.
But is it worth it? You think he thinking it's worth it?
I think he's thinking it's worth it.
I think so too.
Okay.
I'm a fan though, so
Yeah, and the thing is, y'all listening to the music and y'all get caught up in that. Yeah, it's entertainment, and he's made a lot of money talking about this type of shit. Nobody is in jail saying, yo, this was worth it. I'm comfortable with where I'm at. Nobody is saying, anybody behind that wall is not saying that.
Is there anything that can happen to you in your life that you will go to jail for?
Somebody doing something to my daughter. And
if you went there, would you say it's worth it?
I would not say it. I would not say that.
But
I know my anger, and I know what I would do, and I know the lengths that I would take. If somebody was to do something to my daughter, God forbid, my emotions would make me want to fucking react that way and kill them. But then it's like, yo, my daughter still need her father. My mother still need her son. My girl still need her man. Like, it's too many things to worry about than just this one thing to throw your life away.
I agree with that.
That's the main thing. We need to find out how we deal with pain, how we cope with pain. Because like you said, to your original point, now me not being there for my daughter, what does that create? Somebody that's looking for love.
I don't like people that make things black and white. Like, yo, you should have just thought, yeah, I could have thought about that. Now that I'm at where I'm at. Like, feel me? But it's so much deeper than, yo, a murder for hire. Like, I lost my brother. Feel me? Like, I lost the pain of me losing my brother. And like I said, what's even more ill is what he did after. Like, having a concert in Chicago, putting everybody on the screen, like
that passed. Yeah, I see
everybody,
that,
like from even people he was against.
Ops,
right. Like, I don't know. I just think it's deeper than, yo, you should have just known better. Because we can say that for everything.
Nah, I understand it's never that simple, but it's like you gotta stand up and stop the cycle too. True. Like, he's affecting so many people with him being in jail. Like, you're the breadwinner.
Right.
So you're away from your kids lose their protector or the person that they're supposed to look to.
They got 8 kids.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I get it. That's the lifestyle that they was in, but it's I don't know, bro. I'm never gonna agree with that.
No, I'm saying, like, that's also the lifestyle that many hip hop artists portray to the community, period, though.
Yeah.
Like, they don't think about, oh yeah, well, my kids need me, I can't do this. Like, they don't go through that that thought process in their music to expose the community that, okay, maybe we should sit back and think before we even do XYZ.
For sure.
Which is why a lot of people are just like, oh yeah, free Durk, oh my God. Not even paying attention to, somebody died behind this. Yeah. Somebody like got hurt behind this. Mad people died behind this. Yeah. Screw where he's from. Like, not saying screw where he's from.
Yeah, don't come from
I'm sorry.
Yeah, please.
I'm just saying, like, screw like where you're from. Let's talk about like the actual humane like society points behind it.
Yeah, nah, for sure.
Because just like, oh yeah, free Thug. Nigga, Thug killed
Allegedly.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying.
What I'm saying, like, it's just like everybody wants to celebrate when they come outside, like Meech. Like, what the, like, I don't understand. Yes, I'm happy they're out. I'm happy they got their freedom. However, what have they done that was not detrimental?
Mitch is a different thing because he did his time. Like, I think that's like, it was a huge enterprise. Right. Big Meech is like something that everybody glorified at some point because they was growing at the same time. Like, hip hop was like getting like to the money, so it's just like Meech is just like special. He's like a different case. He did his time. He came home with Durk. Like, I wish that he gets through this like as healthy as possible. Just like, it sucks that he has to be the example, but maybe it'll put a stop to some of this shit where people like, yo, yeah, nah, this shit got too far. Like, let's calm down, because at the end of the day, he does have a large fan base. A lot of people respect him. A lot of people look up to him. So hopefully, that it has this type of impact where it make people just like think about what they doing from now on.
That's wishful thinking.
I'm eager to see if India got that Mariah the Scientist in her. If she gonna hold him down or...
I haven't heard anything from her.
Mariah?
No, India.
India?
Yeah, I don't think she got that in her.
Yeah.
No?
No.
I think she got it.
Nah.
I think she got it.
I think if anybody proved they erotic, it's her.
I mean, but she's left him a few times, and he's done her dirty a few times. So she might
Left
be
him
like,
for
you know
doing
what?
dirty, but
Yeah.
this ain't that. This is it's a different situation.
This is.
Time will tell.
Like, people put so much emphasis on hip hop as a representation of our culture, but it's like it's a representation of street culture, and that's what we're attracted to.
No, that's not true because J. Cole is not street culture, but it's gonna be a demographic or a population of people that want to be like Cole.
Culture don't want to be like J. Cole.
Facts.
So who do you think most niggas want to be like?
Not J. Cole.
Niggas.
I mean, the younger generation, yeah. But think about our age. We don't look at them niggas like that. Who are we looking at?
Nigga.
Jay-Z. That's the epitome. Like,
but even that, where there's Jay-Z, there's Talib Kweli. Niggas don't want to be him. Niggas want to be the
Talib
nigga.
is a little crazy. But
I love Talib
like
Kweli.
a Mos Def or like a Comment.
I love them niggas. But
Or like a Q-Tip. We don't really talk
but
about
it
those
ain't the cool that Jay-Z got. That's who the nigga with the girls, the nigga with the
they
cars.
are cool.
To me.
No,
But I'm
them
talking-
niggas are regarded as the cool nigga. Like, when you...
Oh, nah.
They are. Jay-Z is the nigga that got the bad... Like, he got the trophy wife. He got the money. Niggas want his career. If you want to go with just...
And low-key, he come with a little bit of street cred, too.
Yeah, it's
No.
the street part.
No,
It started
yeah.
on the
No,
street.
so I'm saying he has a little bit of everything that'll make somebody be like, yo, I could do that because I started from where he started from and I'm trying to get to where he's going. That's what it is. Niggas want the money and niggas want his bitch. Like, let's just keep it a stat. Like, what makes Jay-Z cooler than Talib Kweli or Mos Def?
Reasonable doubt makes him more cooler than Talib Kweli in Common. Reasonable doubt. It's
No.
where he started from to where he's at. So you're like, oh, I can aspire to do that.
Yeah.
If he started off as if Talib Kweli
And
and Beyonce,
And he hustled in Marcy. And he from right there. And he was in the streets. Like, yeah, that all that play into that. I'm not saying that's how I feel. I've never heard nobody in my generation ever say I want to be like Mos Def. Ever. Yo, no lie, I say this all the time, right? If I grew up with a decent father, I wouldn't even look at hip hop the way I look at it.
You don't know that.
I don't believe I will. Of course, nobody knows.
No, I
Like,
mean, it is a huge responsibility because y'all the only, like, that we see, that we could turn on the TV and see at any time, at any point in the day. It's like, it's inspiration. Now, how they get to this point is probably something that we don't agree with, but for the most part, we looking at them as hope. They didn't ask for the responsibility because they entertainers, but some shit just come with it.
But with a person on TV, like, damn, I don't know what I got to do to get up there. I just know I want to be there. I just don't know what I got to do to get there.
Cool is not the nigga that...
Not the drill rapper.
The drill rapper that's killing niggas. Cool is not the nigga that's selling drugs.
Right.
Cool is not the nigga that's cheating constantly. Like, it took for me to fuck up to realize, like, yo, I haven't been a cool nigga. I haven't been a cool nigga because I fucking followed so much bullshit that it's like, yo, how could I think I'm cool if all this shit is negative and it's harming somebody? You know, I had a conversation with my shorty and I said, yo, me getting caught like this is probably the best thing for me because it was an eye-opening situation where it was like, yo, I really had to assess what I was risking and what I was losing and what I was like chasing. And it's like, yo, I caught up. Like, I've been this way for a long time, but I caught up and I had to really like take a step back and be like, yo, it's not worth hurting you every time. Like, I can't even expect you to take me back. I can't expect you to like forgive me this time because you gave me too many opportunities. This whole time I'm thinking I'm being cool by not being vulnerable about how I'm feeling. Like, being vulnerable is cool, but it's just like we have to change like what we think is cool at the end of the day.
That's right. And I think that's probably what we should push more at this point versus the other shit, like the bullshit. Like, we should tell people that, yo, being vulnerable is cool. Like, the super gangster or the super I want to fuck all the bitches. Like, nah, we gotta kind of
get you one, get you one that you care about, that care about you, and go sit down somewhere. You feel me? Like at this age, that's what we should be focusing on.
Get you 3 like Neo, but sit down.
Oh somewhere. Yeah, but I mean whatever.
But sit down with them somewhere.
Whatever works for you.
Whatever works for you. I mean, like I said, like it's done. Like I'm no longer a sniper. I can't be a sniper. Like I'm the retired sniper. It's over. And it's like, as a sniper, I found out that I really was in love. Like, I'm really in love. And I can't, like, I'm really in love.
Why?
Your face
like, it's over.
Well, we love the self-reflection and the accountability that you're taking.
Yeah.
We love that for you.
Yeah, the tension of this.
Wow, why is it tension?
I'm looking at the reactions.
What I'm just saying.
What happened? You didn't say nothing.
I'm just saying. I hope my man don't think he got to do all that to come to the conclusion that he loved me.
Nah, I mean, but like I said, it's because of how we was raised. And I think that's sometimes people don't take account, like, for. Like,
oh, shit.
Like, people don't take account for that. Like,
no way you just did that after the Lil Durk thing.
No, we glorified a lot of the wrong shit. So that's what it is. So, like I said, much to my Durk point, it's about making that decision.
People would just be products of their society.
Yeah. Do you feel like you ever wanted to hang around older women, like just in a rush to grow up type situation? Because I feel like that's where I got it from. Just wanting to be like a older nigga.
I didn't start hanging outside until I was like 14, and I was just hanging out with people that was in my age group.
Oh, okay.
But my sister tagged along with me.
Oh, yeah.
That was annoying.
How old is your sister?
She is now, or she's 4 years younger than me. Let's put it like that. But
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So,
do you feel like her being around you at a young age was bad?
Yeah.
She was fast?
No, not fast. It's just more so like she just knew too much because we were exposing her to it.
Like, is there certain things that you be like, damn, I wish she ain't see that, or you know?
We wasn't doing nothing crazy. Like, we was just outside, but I just felt like at that age I was inside. Why you outside?
Oh, okay.
Like, why was she outside with you?
Oh, because I was gonna leave my house by herself.
Yeah, you gotta take. Yeah, you only child shit. She don't know. Yeah, like that was my brother tag along.
Yeah.
She like, why was she?
I don't know if there was someone at home to look at.
Nah,
I mean, no, they'll be. But
you think they want her with Niche? You think you want like? Come on, you think you Niche? Like, come on, nah. Niche, you was a good older sister.
Cooling.
Yeah,
I ain't like her.
Oh wow.
She cool now, but we didn't get along.
Well, you ain't the only person on that couch that feel like that about a younger sibling. So it's cool. Now I was like that with my brother, but we 7 years apart, and I did everything he did.
Really?
Everything he did.
Yeah, she didn't do nothing I did.
Yeah. Nah, I like that.
We were completely different people.
But that's why I said, like, I think being so close to him, I was in a rush to do the things that he did. Like, I wanted women bad. Like, it was like almost unhealthy to the, like, I just wanted to do the things that he did. And it was just like, yeah, like, slow down, nigga. You're gonna be fucking for the rest of your life. So have any of y'all had like a older male influence in terms of like, so I'm gonna go to the point where I want to speak about the Shaq and Angel Reese. You familiar with that?
I didn't watch it.
You didn't watch that? You know about it? Mm-mm. All right, so basically it was a situation where Shaq and Angel Reese, they sat down. She has a podcast, and Shaq was kind of giving her like some advice on maybe if she wore like short shorts while she played basketball and stuff like that. And you know, she seemed a little bit uncomfortable about the advice because it's like it was like you could just see the discomfort in her face about what he was saying to her, and it was like borderline inappropriate. Now I understand
that sounds rapey.
I thought we were going a good direction. Like he was trying to give her advice. Like she was doing with Carmelo's son, like giving him advice. I thought he was giving her that kind of advice.
No, it was
he
advice,
was being a creep.
but no, he was. I think he was really trying to give her. It was like just a thin line between like, yo, it's advice.
What was he trying to encourage the short shorts for? Like views?
It was like some marketing.
Yeah, it's like a marketing scheme. Like, yo, like, cause you know how they say sex sells. So it's like,
yo. She already got her sexy side. She do her little Fashion Nova thing.
Yeah.
So
it's almost like he was telling her to lean into it.
Yeah.
Like kind of, but
you
keep talking about the short shorts. It just look crazy.
Like, I was saying it in terms of the WNBA as a whole.
That's what I was kind of.
Start wearing
short shorts. Yeah.
Why?
Would get more viewers. Like more people will watch it if y'all were more scantily clad. I don't know the proper words. And then he said he referenced a pair of short shorts that
she had on,
before, which made it like I'm supposed to be a little sister. Why are you paying attention to stuff like that?
But you see, but
little sister, that could be his daughter.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, so he's supposed to like, cause they do business together. Like she's signed to him, so it's like, yo, he should be able to kind of have that type of dialogue with her where it's like, yo, and it's not be viewed that way. I think what made it weird is that she seemed uncomfortable.
I mean, that's never going to happen. So why would he even say that?
No, but why not?
But
Like
I feel
Shaq
like-
is somebody that's successful that I feel like you might want to listen to Shaq.
Yeah, that was your original question. No, I thought you was going to ask something different. That was the original question.
That's crazy.
Like being predatory. Like is it a thin
okay,
line
okay.
between like a friend being predatory versus like a genuine friend?
Oh,
It's it's a thin line, especially when you're younger, because then you might start to think they're trying to groom them.
You ever felt like that about any man in your life? Like,
No. And if it wasn't happening, I was totally oblivious to it. Like
I could see that. I could see that. No, I didn't mean it like that. Nah, I'm sorry. No, because meaning when you're young, you just not like thinking about it like that because you're young. I didn't mean it like that.
that was a good cleanup.
Nah, see y'all always trying to make. No, I'm just saying like that. I think that's obvious. Like a lot of times, like you just naive to shit because it's like you haven't even experienced it yet. So that's what I meant. Like,
Well, we pause. We could flip it though. Like, you ever felt like that? Like, because I've been hearing that a lot lately. Like men at this age be saying like how older women like was coming on to them when they was like, I guess like.
but it wasn't viewed like it was like I welcomed it.
Yeah.
I wanted it. Like I like welcomed it.
That's
like,
how most niggas.
Yeah, like if you want to fuck with me, like pull up. I don't know how women date niggas that's like way older than them. Like I hate that. Like I hate seeing that shit. I hate when I hear it. I'm like, yo, you was fucking with a nigga. How old? And it's like, yo, to me that's really predatory. And I don't see how most people don't feel that way. Like, what's the oldest nigga you would date?
But she grown too.
No, I mean,
I am grown.
When you was, I mean, when you
you
were
was
younger,
younger?
years,
No,
yeah.
I definitely had like 30-something-year-old, like 31, 32-year-old men trying to take me out when I was like 19, 20.
But did you go?
I went on a date with somebody that's probably like 10, 11 years older than me. And I had a huge crush on him. So
Yeah, and what did that lead to?
nothing.
I mean, so what? I mean, you was crushing on him. So what? You stopped having a crush on him?
No, I think maybe he realized I was a little inexperienced, so he probably stopped.
Wait, what you mean by
Like,
that?
when you trying to kiss me, it was weird. So he probably was like, "Oh, this bitch ain't with the shits. I need me a fast."
Yeah, sometimes you need them.
Fast
Sometimes
young
you need them
girl.
ready though. Sometimes you do. Like, experience is important. I prefer a woman with some experience versus somebody that I gotta teach everything to. Yeah, like I ain't trying to like hold your hand through everything. Like, nah, like come with something. I'll teach you small shit, but I'm not trying to like groom you 100%.
Or groom you at all.
Yeah.
That's correct.
No. What you mean? You don't think that it's no grooming?
No,
Like,
I'm trying to save you.
We don't
man.
like that
That's
word
all.
groom.
Yeah, yeah.
what's grooming is in an English dictionary that don't have nothing to do with that nasty
Nah,
shit
I
y'all
just don't
talking
want
about.
I don't take it that way.
I think it's clear
I
what
don't
I
want you to
meant.
ever get famous, when you win Sexiest Man Alive.
Nah, when
and they bring back
gonna-
that clip with no
Nah.
context.
Nah,
Right?
I feel like we all been groomed. Like, especially if you've been in long-term relationships, you kind of come accustomed to what your partner likes. So I think that, yeah, we need to take the negative connotation off the word and use it in the correct context. Like, I'm not using it in a way where it's like, oh, I'm gonna, take advantage of you. Like, I think that's
All right.
more appropriate for sure. No?
You just,
No, I agree with you.
adapted.
Okay.
You adapted to
I mean,
yourself.
okay, that's fine. That's fine. Adapting is difficult though in a relationship.
Adaptation is very difficult.
Yeah.
If it's not your norm,
Mhm.
it's very difficult.
Mhm. Mel, have you asked me, like, have you been like
Nah.
never?
Nah. Not that. Yeah.
You never
nah.
had the old hoes on you?
Yeah, but I
Yes,
was
I
old
did.
enough. Yeah, but I was old enough.
Yeah, remember last
that's
season he was talking about she was 60.
She was 60, yeah, but I was grown.
That
I
wine.
was already
60
grown.
is
boy.
crazy.
What that kitty was doing, son?
Huh?
What that kitty was doing, son? That's 60.
That shit was fire. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Jesus
Yeah.
That shit was
Lord.
fire. I was surprised. I was super
Word?
surprised. Yeah, OG surprised. Yeah.
I'm scared.
What time
Inspired
did
to
you
be
go
60
back?
and have
No, I
some
only
young
did it
bucks
once.
saying my shit
I did it
inspired.
once for the experience. But
Okay.
I would have been scared. I ain't gonna lie.
Well, scared of what?
Just scared. Like 60?
Yeah.
Yeah, nah.
I mean, 60-year-olds nowadays were looking great. So how did
She was
know?
that?
She was decent. She was decent.
Did she-
She had a big ass.
Nah, you did
That's
say
what-
that. You did
old
say
booty.
that. Yeah, that's enough.
That's enough?
That's all you need.
At the time, yeah. It was a different time, bro.
Yeah,
It was
nah,
a different
I
time.
get it, I get it.
It was a different time.
Like, you see how he went for the ass. Like, is this something for you that,
I ain't
like,
fall for the ass.
I mean, nigga, I'm just
I
using it
feel
as
you, I feel
a,
you.
but like, is it something that you fell for? at a time where it's like, yeah, I shouldn't
It
have been
happens
back.
all the time.
Like what?
Niggas be looking good and they just be dunce. Like just don't be
Yeah.
having no
Oh,
personality or just
Like,
be
what's
so
the
corny.
one thing that that stands out for you in a man when it's like, yo, I want this nigga, or like he could have his way with me? Like, what's the one thing?
Half his way with me is an extreme. Well, I'm a teeth person.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, your facial features. Like,
Okay.
I'm a that.
What about you, Charlie?
And a good back.
Yeah, I like the height and the build.
Mm-hmm.
Height
And
and
the
a bit.
tattoos.
Like
Have your way with me.
tattoos?
Yeah, I like tattoos.
You was suck up
Do his
tattoos?
tattoos got to be fire, or he could just have a bunch of
Nah, I
bullshit?
got-
I mean,
Tattoos.
it doesn't have to have a specific meaning, but they gotta look good.
You couldn't fuck with a short nigga?
It's not. I mean, it's not. I couldn't. It's just not the same. Like I'm tall, so I like to feel like protected.
I
want-
did not discriminate.
I went on a
I
date
don't
with a tall
discriminate,
joint.
but I feel like more protected when I'm with, and more feminine when I'm with somebody that's bigger than me.
How tall are you?
5'8".
Yeah, like I was talking to this girl, right, in Philly, and she would tell me, like, when we were just speaking, she was like, yeah, you probably gonna run from me, like, thinking I'm a Godzilla, some shit. I'm like, what the fuck you talking about,
That's some
girl?
wild shit.
Like, no, but she's like, I'm like, yo, there's no way you tall. Like, I could understand being my height.
That
'cause-
Godzilla is bad funny.
Run
Nigga.
from me is crazy.
Nigga. So I go get her. I go out there, I get her. Nigga, she's 6'1", easy. And she got heels on.
Damn.
How'd that go?
I swagged on her.
You like it. You like the
I
Sallies.
swagged on her. It's just confidence. I didn't let it phase me.
Okay.
And she seen that. Like, I'm treating her like she was 5'4". I'm grabbing her up. Yo, come here, taking her by the hand. Ass, like, everything. Like, and that's just me. Like, I feel like
Where y'all went?
out to eat.
Like y'all walked it?
Did I get stared?
Why does
Huh?
that
Did I
matter?
get stared at?
Oh,
Probably.
shit,
I
that's
mean,
funny.
probably. But she didn't make me feel weird either.
Okay.
Yeah, she didn't make me feel weird
Y'all
either.
held hands walking in the
I held her hand, everything.
How
bro.
tall was she? Like when you
Over me?
Yeah.
I mean, you 5'10", she's 6'1" with heels. So.
Yeah.
5'10"?
What's wrong with him?
Nah.
What's wrong?
My fault.
Yo, what's,
Go ahead.
yo, these
Nah,
6
I
foot
didn't know-
niggas
I
don't know how to
didn't
act,
know.
bro.
My fault.
Yo, mind your business, bro. Yo, what you asked me, I'm sorry.
So she might have been like 6'3", 6'4".
Yeah, easily. But I think my swag kind of made up for the height and shit like that.
Yeah, confidence.
Shout out
is
to the
important.
short kings.
Yeah, shout out to the short kings.
Stop saying
Just
that.
don't shout out to me.
Nah.
Just kidding.
You never fucked with a short nigga before?
No, I was dealing with somebody that was 5'3", but it didn't go nowhere.
What you mean it didn't go nowhere?
I think he knew I didn't really want to be with somebody that small.
That's
small.
So he
crazy.
stopped talking to me altogether.
5'3" is crazy though.
That's my height.
We were really in sync in terms of like what we liked, like music wise, like what he did for a living. Like it was just, it really spoke
Could
to
have been
me.
your soul.
You're shallow. You mad shallow.
I'm not shallow.
That's shallow as fuck.
I'm not shallow.
I gave it a chance, and but I can't fake attraction, and if that's
Was he
very important for
attractive?
men. He was fine looking. He wasn't a bad looking guy. He just he
And
was
the height
petite.
just threw it out.
Not threw it out. I tried, but it just wasn't working.
What? It was just like, damn.
But
Every
he's
day, like,
fine looking. Y'all meshed in like liking.
I don't
like,
think.
likes.
I don't. Yeah, I mean, he was also like smaller framed. Like I don't
We can
know.
fix that. We
he
can
had
fix
2
that.
out of 3 though. He had 2 out of 3. He was fine.
He can
And
get him in
y'all
the
was on the
gym.
same.
Well,
like,
like not fine. Like he was fine. He was like fine looking.
oh, he wasn't fine.
Okay.
Right. He was
All right.
fine looking.
He was alright.
He was okay.
All right. Then
Sex, you don't care about looks like that either.
Ooh.
Not that big of a deal.
I don't need like somebody to look like Victoria Monet's man, but I do have to be attracted
looker
to you
right there.
physically.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know who that is. Love.
He is phenomenal.
Yeah,
So like I don't even
that's a
wanna-
god.
I can't even look at him too long. Like I couldn't date nobody like
Shout
that.
out
Why?
to Corey.
He just too pretty. Like I don't need those kind of problems.
too pretty.
Oh, okay.
He would stress me out. I would lock him in
looker.
the fucking attic.
You would
Like,
just
you're
take
not
care of him?
going-
Would you take care of him? Like, could you have a fine man like that, but take care of him? Like,
He
yo,
could get his little influencer money. He could record them TikToks in the attic.
no. What if he don't have no ambition and he just a nigga that just
No.
attractive, but
Nah.
No, that's not gonna work.
no?
That's a strong no.
Oh, so y'all not as insecure as I thought. I thought that was like some insecure shit for you to say. Mel, what about you? You feel like you could deal with somebody that was just like bad and you just keep them locked down?
Keep them locked down?
Locked down like in a crib? Yeah, I don't know if that's
Locked in
offensive.
the attic?
Yeah, because that might be some Diddy shit too that they gonna try to. So
Like, what you...
like,
As in, can you take care of her? Like she don't have to do nothing. Like just because she looks good.
yeah.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
You were killing me.
Nah, because I don't know when I say
Locked
locked
down.
down.
Like,
Like,
Would you date somebody taller than you? A woman taller than you?
Yeah.
Like if Angel Reese tried to bag
Yeah,
you.
nigga, that's what I'm saying.
Nah,
Yeah.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Why? You're not taking Angel Reese?
Huh?
You're not taking Angel Reese?
Well, she young, but I don't know. I don't really care for tall women. I'm not saying it's impossible, but it ain't like my go-to. Like,
Well, taller
I
than
like
you.
tall women, but not tall
Yeah,
women.
yeah. I was about to say, nigga, I know your type, nigga.
Ooh,
Damn, that was years ago, bro. You
Yeah,
don't
it
know my type,
changed.
man.
That changed?
not the
Nah, I
evolvement.
just don't. I don't want to be with nobody.
Who's
like
his
20.
type?
Who's his type? Or what is his
What's
type?
his type?
Mel?
For the female watchers.
All right. If I know Mel, well, what I used to know about him, he
Yeah, what you
changed.
used to know.
He used to like more on the slender side. He was definitely a titty man back then.
Now he want a shorty with hijab.
No,
No,
that's crazy.
I don't know. I don't know if that's it, but
Nah, that ain't it.
what else? What else I remember about Mel joints?
I was a titty guy.
Huh?
I was a titty
You
guy.
was a titty guy. You was a titty guy. You used to like glasses. I don't know if you still like glasses.
The glasses is cool.
That's what I really remember. Just like, and they was like
Tall
always
titty
taller,
glasses.
like always like taller, like a taller type of female. Yeah. And he like soft skin.
Everybody.
He a sucker for soft skin.
How you know that though?
You told me.
Oh, I
Nigga.
don't really tell you that, but that's true.
Yeah, nah,
That's definitely
yeah,
true.
like, yeah. I ain't gonna tell you who, but yeah.
Nah, don't say names.
Nah, I'm not gonna say
I
no
wanna know
names.
later, but don't say names there.
Yeah, all right.
Nigga, what's the type?
Oh God.
You asking me?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Ooh.
I don't know. Like, I know what he's not doing. I don't know. Like,
Yeah,
I couldn't
that's
say it's tight.
that's
yeah.
fair.
What is he not doing?
I mean, 5s, 6s,
What's a 5 and a that's
4s,
subjective.
3s,
2 1s.
2. Yeah.
So a strong 7 is what we're
Probably
starting.
not.
7s and higher.
Nah. My type is somebody that's stimulating mentally. That's really number one. No, that's really number
You don't
one.
believe that?
That's really number one. That's
But a
really,
4
really
can
number
do
one.
that.
Nah, no.
It's not that I believe it. We wasn't talking about
That's
that.
a start.
Yo,
No, that's a
you
start.
said, yo, I can't date a girl that don't at least got an associate's degree.
You said a lot of wild shit, though. You said a lot of wild shit.
I respect that though.
What if she's
Look, my girl got a master's. My girl got a master's.
What if she's successful in her own right? Like,
No, I'm not. No, I mean, I said that at that time. Like, yeah, I think I always just elevated, like, with what I wanted. Communication, like, conversation is very, very important to me. So, definitely, like, somebody that I could communicate with. But as far as, like, looks-wise, damn, I like her shorter than me, preferably. I like ass. Titties not really, like, a big thing. But I was always, like, a face guy. Always a face
I
guy.
can see that.
A face guy. Like, give me a pretty face and smile. Like, teeth, like, similar to you. Like, those things right there. But, yeah, you can't be a dummy at all. Like, at all.
I love that for you.
At all. Like, don't be dumb. I'm gonna let you know you dumb, too.
Damn.
You know?
all right.
All right now.
Nah, that's wrong. You think that's harsh for letting people know?
You can just stop talking to people. You don't really have to tell them they're dumb.
I don't really
speak to
like
them
ghosting.
crazy.
I'm not a good ghoster.
Well, maybe you need to learn.
Yeah, I'm not a good ghoster.
And then if they ask why, then you tell them, like, you're not mentally stimulating enough for me. That's it.
Ghosting is justifiable.
I mean, if you ain't getting a point, then yeah, I'm gonna ghost you. Like, I'm gonna communicate that, like, I don't like this.
I don't
But if you
think that's
keep
ghosting.
persisting,
That's not ghosting, yeah.
I mean, if you keep
communicated.
persisting, then I'm going to just stop talking.
Nah,
Nah,
but that's
but
not
you
ghosting.
They
communicated.
Once,
might take that as ghosting, though.
Maybe, but you communicate.
So
I
I
don't think that's
do my due diligence, and then after that, I gotta go.
That shit fucked up, though. I ain't gonna lie. That was my bag for a long time, but that shit wild.
You got ghosted?
No, I was like,
the
Ghost
ghoster?
King.
the
Like,
Casper.
Ghost King.
Not Casper.
Yeah, whatever. Ghostface killer, whatever.
Whatever.
That's more appropriate. Ghostface killer.
but
Yeah,
nah, that shit
yeah.
fucked up. But I realized, like, that should be stemming from coward shit.
Yeah.
Like, not wanting to have the hard conversation. But
Yeah.
now, since I'm able to have this, like, I don't even want to play with nobody like that. Like, I
Yeah.
went through a text thread the other day. Yo, that shit was like nonstop, just talking to themselves. Like,
Yeah.
yo,
I've been there.
I see you on your podcast. I just be
Long
ignoring,
time
bro,
ago.
ignoring, right?
Yeah.
And then I'm like, once I started like understanding, I was like, nah, I'm gonna just reach out and just told her like, yeah, like this is the situation. Like, I'm kind of good off this. We all right. Like,
Damn.
you know what I mean?
Mm.
But
What happened when they don't want to go, man?
you always got the power. Like,
When they don't want to go, and you be like, damn, like,
yo, you always got
yeah.
the power, bro.
Mm,
It's
yeah.
a ghost.
Mhm.
I've never ghosted anybody.
You never go to nobody?
I might have not responded, and then if they are persistent, I'm gonna give somebody like the decency of talking back. I've definitely been that person that's been all blue.
Yeah.
I've definitely been her a very long time ago, and I know what it's like to feel that way. So I
Shit,
never,
whack, I ain't gonna
I never
lie.
make people feel that way.
Like, I like when people don't have that kind of pride to be like, yo, listen, I'm not gonna hit you up because you ain't hit me. Like, I like when people, I feel thought of.
I like it till I don't like it.
Nah, I don't get annoyed like that. It's like, yo, you thought about me.
Nah,
Yeah, you don't feel thought of like when somebody like,
I don't care.
nah, you don't give a fuck.
I don't care that you thought of me. Like, I want you to not think of me. I want you to like ghost.
Okay.
Feel me? Like,
Damn. Now
real
I
shit. I don't care.
Remind me not to text Mel.
I don't ghost no more, so it's lit. Feel me? It's lit. I don't ghost no more, but
But I want my people out there to have pride. And if you have done a few rounds of texting and they're not responding, please leave with grace.
Because it's my conscience too that be fucking with me now. That like I've gotten texts where I'm ghosting and the person that be like start questioning themselves, and that shit don't make me feel good today. Cause
Yeah.
it's like this is just my shit. Like I'm just like this. Like, but you start questioning, yo, did I do something wrong? Like it's like, damn, like it ain't true. Like it's just that I'm on some coward shit.
Yeah, nah, Islam Mel is lit.
Yeah.
Yeah, Islam
It's mad
Mel.
lit.
Nah, Islam Mel is lit, man. That's
Mad
what I'm
lit.
saying. Yeah, the
Mad
growth, bro. The growth.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
growth is phenomenal, bro.
Pause, but yeah.
Oh my God.
That was crazy. Facts. Pause that. That was crazy. Nah, but
I'm freezing.
what happened?
I'm so cold.
It's
freezing
bricking here.
Y'all cold?
I am.
Why y'all been and say
Fitty.
nothing?
I said
I ain't
something
wanna
in the
stop the
beginning of the
broadcast.
episode.
But
I said
felt
I
that
am
was
cold.
Fitty. Thank you.
Why y'all ain't say nothing?
I did
It's
say
so
something.
cold. I didn't know if it was just me.
I'm like, it's
Nah,
cold.
y'all
Like, yes,
soft.
it is.
Y'all soft.
I ain't want to stop the
Wait, that was
broadcast.
on this whole time?
I didn't really realize
Oh
it though.
my gosh.
Why would it be on?
I ain't world speak easy.
That's
Be
it.
out of here.
Nigga always got a pee, son.
Nah, that isn't
Hydrate,
funny.
hydrate.
We changing?